Alright, Handbrake's over. Live to play Elite. Mic seems to be working, which is good. This brings this up on my phone, jump into Discord, get the game up and running. Ba, 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 ba. I have survived. Okay. That's that. And then Discord. Alright. Don't even be stupid, see it. Like push to talk. Nope, we're good. Alright. And then Elite. Opening the game. While that happens, I will caffeinate to myself. Alright. Game is up and running. Ba 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 boom. I have no idea what I'm doing in the game today. I wonder if I can figure out. Give me a second. Give me a second, people. I'll move the game back over. Alright, so I remember my dad was asking for help building his station. So I'm going to check and see if he can tell me what system that is, because I have no fucking idea. He started a Dodeck station for a new system. I think he's running and was potentially going to run up against the clock. Alright. So I messaged him on Facebook because he's odd. I mean, he's a bit older than me, if you can believe it. Which, you know, makes sense because he's my dad. I might have had a notebook somewhere that talked about what systems people had access to. But that might be on my other account. I'm not sure if I have it available. Didn't think so. The Nomad will be exclusive to Caspian. Okay, yeah. That's probably where most people are going to use it. Panther Clipper. That both does and doesn't make sense to me, I guess. So, like no one wants to give up cargo space in the Panther Clipper for this. And no one's using the Panther Clipper for exploration. But if somebody was, I suppose, the Panther Clipper is one of the ships that would be the hardest to land on a planet due to its massive footprint size. Or maybe that would make it easier. I don't know. It just comes down and crushes all the rocks. Type 11 Prospector. I don't really understand either. That's weird. Like, unless it has the ability to do something mining related. Like, could you have an NPC fly the main ship and and they're actually capable of mining and you go and like scout rocks or something in it? I don't know. It'd be interesting to know what Frontier are thinking with that. But yeah, at least it has some mining purpose. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense and no one will use it. Well, wait, does the Type 11 have a... Yeah, fair enough. Does the Type 11 have a, The Type 11 had a dedicated fighter bay, didn't it, as well? It will have an exobiology discovery scanner though, which is beautiful. Oh, that is damn nice. Yes. Oh my god, that's nice. Yeah, so the Type 11 has a reserve compartment for a Class 5 for a fighter hangar, right? Yeah. So I think this is part of some long plan, right? It's definitely going to have some sort of mining function. Either that or they're planning on releasing another similar ship. And they're just confusing the waters, like another similar ship-launched ship. That's awkward. Yeah, that has more mining, focused in exobiology, and they just haven't announced that yet. It's interesting. Maybe just hop into Stream Manager. Alright. Alright, where am I? Transport. See if Dad gets back to me what this system is that he needs help with. But until then, I gotta find something else to do. Unless I can figure it out on my own, but I can't even, not even sure I know what his commander name is on this account. I do have a, I do have some money to pick up though. Let's start with that. 110 million. I feel like it shouldn't be too far away, right? Really luck. Uh, 89 light years. How can I not fly 89 light years? Are you kidding? Am I like out of fuel or something? Oh my god. The ship is terrible. Like, great in combat, terrible for getting around. Okay, let's head back to where my fleet carrier is and trade ships for this particular little job, because that's ridiculous. Yeah, I was in a murderous headspace last time I was playing Elite, so I was just, you know, killing pirates, and we're doing all that ground combat. And then we killed those lawless cops at the end, with you in the passenger seat. Corrupt police. We took them out. I put a new video up on YouTube, which is staying in theme with the last video, but it has this, I noticed something on it that is kind of cool, which is that Twitch now has a auto captions thing, and unlike, you know, like the Windows based voice detection, it actually just fucking works. Makes the clip look way more professional. It doesn't require any effort on my part. Great. I'm gonna have to test that out on a clip where both you and me are speaking a lot. Yeah, it fully understood me. Like, it's only a short clip where I found it on. I stayed in theme for the clip beforehand, just for a little laugh. So you'll get a laugh out of it. But yeah, like, it understood me pretty much. But there was one bit where I think it put, like, where I sort of went, and then it was, yeah, where I think I put that in too soon. But it's a very small thing. And apparently you have full control over editing the text and stuff if you want to. Because once I noticed it, I gave it a quick Google. But I have to play around with it a fair bit more and see what it's actually fully capable of. Yeah, it's in the latest short. So it didn't really pick up you laughing at it, but that was about all you all you said, I think, was like just laughing. So I don't know. I'll give it a try on one when you're speaking actual words and see what it does. Yeah. It was pretty good, right? Considering it took absolutely no effort whatsoever. Like you said, they're running some sort of AI thing to do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's something I need to test out. I would assume it would pick you up talking, though. It didn't pick you up laughing. So it didn't put like laughs in or something, like, you know, and like asterisks or anything. But like, I assume it would pick you up talking. But I don't know if it'll recognise that it's a different voice and colour code it differently. It'd be really cool if it did that. I might be expecting too much. I have 4 more stations to potentially dock to. Yeah, no reply back from Dad. I'll explain what I'm doing when I join VPN. I assume you're... Okay. I mean, I could guess, but I'd probably be wrong. Be interesting to find out if I'm right. But you've brought some cool outfitting for your... You brought a cool outfitting thing for some of your stations, and you're just going around and applying it, because you cannot seem to apply it unless you're actually docked at the station. Not even close. Alright. Bum. Yeah, that looks a little better. Bum. Alright. One more jump. One more jump. Which dock was it? It was this one, wasn't it? This is such a niche activity to see anyone post about it ever. Alright, it's fair. I understand the distinction. But I'm not attempting to pronounce this station name. I'll leave that for Europeans. Feels very European. Pavelchik. See? Yeah, I would have attempted something that didn't sound anything like that. Well, maybe actually I would have got close. I don't know. When I seize control of this planet, I'll make sure everything is spelt phonetically to my pronunciation. There'll be much redoing of signs. Give me my 110 million. It's not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, but it's basically free, so. And now the question becomes, what do I do in the meantime? I'm sure the Irish do it deliberately. Commit crimes, destroy rival power members. These are all horrible. I don't feel like doing any of those. Alright. How do we find that system if I can't find it? Do I have bookmarks about it? I mean, I would have on my other account. Maybe not this one. No, he has not. I keep mentioning it to him, but he just, I don't know, slacks around. That kind of thing. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. He'll have to message me, I guess. I mean, how much did the fleet carrier cost? The squadron fleet carrier? It was a fair bit, right? I think he's getting up there in money. $25. I think he's at 14 or 15 billion or something like that. So he's still got a little bit to go. You know, a mere 10 billion. What's that in the grand scheme of things? Says me who like sits on about 3 billion the entire time I'm playing. Unless I'm actively trying to make money. I make money, I spend money. I make money, I spend money. Yeah, I mean, like, you do a profitable community goal because you want the like the module rewards or something, and then you make like 500 million or something, and then you like a new ship comes out and you buy it and outfit it, and your 500 million vanishes, and then you go and do something else and you make some money. And at this point, without even really trying, the money just kind of holds itself steady between like spending on ships and earning. And so I don't really need to worry about it too much. Alright, let's go down here. Boom, 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 boom. You get to hear that for once, listening to the stream. Well, shut my fleet carrier back, I guess. Bitch! I got punched in the face! What the hell? Peach the stream. I need to go play around with that some more and add more things. Alright.
Screw the rules, I have money.
Yes. Kaiba. Mr. Screw the rules, I have money. Yeah, this is what a billionaire feels like in real life, you know? You just, no matter what you do, no matter what you spend your money on, it just stays, like, you stay rich. Ah, right. You want to go back to the... I mean, I could meet the fleet carrier over there, to be honest. I'll get there way before it would. I know, right? Like, it would be nice, you know, just to be able to play around in real life, do whatever I want, buy whatever I want, and then be like, look, my bank account hasn't really gone down at all. Just the interest has made up for what I spent. Today I should buy myself a new mega yacht. Oh look, I ended up richer at the end of the day, regardless. Interest on investments and other stuff. Even just like a term deposit or something at your bank or something would be highly profitable, even at its low rate of return if you had enough money in it. Just roll up to the bank and be like, I have $1 billion I want to put in a term deposit. At 2.5% interest, that'll make me $2.5 million this year. And now I should go buy myself a new holiday home somewhere in the Maldives. Right, 2.5 million would probably be the interest on 100 million. Maybe it's 25 million. Maybe I calculated that wrong. Yes. I had to put $1 billion in your term deposit, and at the end of the year, you'll pay me $1.025 billion. As long as you're not buying an island. Yes. Let's avoid that. Instead, we'll just have a ginormous yacht and keep it in international waters. And then we can do all the crimes we like. Not that I would do Epstein kind of crimes. That dude was a bit of a twisted bastard. Oh look, I'm already here. Okay, a lot of a twisted bastard. Very much a twisted bastard. Planetary constructions. How am I going on this? Let me see. And where the hell is it? This one? Yes, this one. Well, I'm here though. After I check this out. 30%. Not actually a lot to go. 2 more stations and more traveling. Alright. You're doing some exploration loop. While we're here, let's go make this look prettier. Not that I think anyone will come out here and visit. I also can't remember what economy this has. I mean, kind of sorts, but not really. What? I'm not even carrying anything. Stupid pirate. Do the cargo scan beforehand. So this is my system you're operating in. Have some respect. Nothing in my cargo hold. Run away now. Another dream. My britches dash. What dreaming of? Oh, it is my old man. Hold up. I'll just be a sec. Okay, I'm back. It was Dad just telling me about his build that he's got 8 days to finish on a Dodeck station. And sounds like a lot still to go. Yeah, we'll find out in a sec because he gave me the system. I told him once he got down to like a week or so left, if he was struggling, he could like hit me up and I'd help him out. So it's about 50% we can be done. Well, for a Dodeck, I think part of the problem is, well, he thinks part of the problem is there's nowhere close to get CMM composites, but he's not very good at using an R. Behold, I've made my station prettier. It's not the copper one, but I think the yeah, I don't mind it. It's like industrial yellow. I'm not going to make all my stations look like that. I'll probably buy a different colour for some of the other ones. I also have the ability to make my outposts purple, but I haven't got around and docked at them. Why am I in the queue? No. May you all override. Out we go. Whee! Alright. Let's take a look at this thing. It's not really puke yellow on the outside. Maybe it was in direct sunlight. The sunlight down here is very weak. I'm very far from the star. And this was much cheaper than the copper one, so. That's about to change supposedly next week with the stellar lighting upgrades. That's true. I don't think it looks all that bad. I don't mind it. You haven't looked too much into the stellar lighting upgrades. Alright. Don't know if my fleet carrier's arrived yet. Oh, carrier jump complete. It has. Okay. So. Let's take a little look at Dad's station. Cole 285. Okay, it's a horrible name. Cole 285 sector WX underscore D. Okay, he put underscore, but I think he means this. And it's B276. How far away is it? Oh, it's only like 52. Yeah, okay, so let's have a little look-see. Let's go for a nosy. I love how he's like, I have to go halfway across the map to get CMM components. It's like you're literally like 60 light years away from my system, Dad, and I have, you know, CMM. We're 52 light years away from my system, and I have CMM components in the next system over. He doesn't know how to use Nara, so he finds what he finds. Essentially, I'm trying to show him, but he's 70 years old. Done. Okay. Interesting choice for a system to build a Dodecan. Okay. I mean, he's building it above a planet with 7 ground building spots. To be fair, he doesn't know that he's right by my systems because he doesn't know about this account. So I mean, I could tell how much from the system map, but I wanted to come over and take a look. Oops. I think he's trying to set up a refinery thing in this system for himself to use.
So what's the completion? Also, hi.
Hi. Oh, I'm taking the longer route to find out. I'm just going to go dock at the ship. I wanted to have a look at this world he was building above anyway. Like, get close to it, so... Because he thinks if he builds something on that world, he's going to end up with a refinery thing. And so I need to make sure he understands what he's doing. And there is 7 build spots on that world, so you can throw down like 1 or 2 refinery hubs regardless and turn it into a refinery system, so it's not a big deal. But, you know. Oh,
he's almost done.
Is he?
Yeah, 90,000-ish. 95,000.
Docking request denied.
Yeah, that's easy.
So out of range. What's out of range? System colonization ship.
That is about 75-ish% completion.
Well, he's doing well then. He doesn't really need me, but we can help out. I have no other plans.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, to what I was doing, which okay, it's not hard to explain. Just I didn't want to, was lazy to.
I appreciate that.
I found a page on EDSM, the Elite Dangerous Star Map page, tracker thingy, that is listing the stations that have been updated, that their market have been updated, like the oldest record they have. Some of them are almost 6 years old, so I've been going through those stations and updating the markets to the game. I've been doing that for past 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Updated like 50 stations, which is kind of fun. Just lots of traveling, because it's just I don't know how it's pulling the data, but the systems are usually around 150 plus light years away from each other, so it's only sending me all over the place. So it's a lot of traveling, and a lot of the stations are ground bases,
Yeah.
and some of them are of course in conflict, which okay, fair, that's fine. But some of them are in conflict, but the factions themselves are not in conflict, so it's bugged. So yeah, sometimes I found quite a few stations by now that I can't update even if I wanted to, because if the settlement is in conflict, you can't dock with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing past few days. And I've just completed the current list that was on there. Another like 15 stations maybe. 10, but yeah.
Okay.
Of
You're
course,
right,
now
there
it's
was a
updated,
fairly-
so I have. Sorry, what?
I was going to say, you're right, that is a fairly niche thing to be doing.
Yes. I would be amazed if you guessed that, to be fair.
That I would not
So,
have
yeah,
guessed,
now-
yeah.
Yeah, now the list has updated, so I have more ground bases probably to check, but that's fine. They only list 20 at a time, so there is probably a lot more than they are listing. Well, there's definitely a lot more that they are listing, and all of them are almost 2,000 days ago. So, might as well have fun.
Why am I... What am I doing? Something's gone weird. Alright.
32,000 light seconds away from the main star. Jesus, okay. Well, that's somewhat unfortunate, but okay.
I mean, it's not a big deal in a Panther Clipper.
It is not, but still. What is happening also? So,
I don't know.
you're done.
Anara was just doing weird stuff and I was trying to paste in the system name. And then eventually just settled down. It was just flickering and then it reset itself back to default.
Right.
CMM Composite. I want to buy CMM Composite. New star system list. Best supply and demand. Distance. Search. What's a probably something set in view additional options here. That's base station distance. Yeah, alright, so I have use surface stations set to off because I was looking for something else. Yeah.
We could also load the squadron carrier and just,
We
put it in.
could. He thinks he has to jump all the way across the map to get to CMM
I'll
Composites.
define all the way across the map.
Well, that's
like
just
the
what he
bubble. Original bubble was like 300 light years.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. But according to Anara, even if you don't count my system, which is going to be like 60 light years away, right? Or something like that, there is literally a place 17 light years away.
Yeah.
I'm curious if it's the same place he told me to go to for the medals.
Well, I mean, if 17 light years is all the way across the map, then that's a good
No.
all the way across the map.
No. Yeah, Dad
Yeah.
doesn't know how to use an arrow. I tried to explain it to him, but he finds what he finds, basically.
Yeah.
When he's flying around, and so so we could do his head in if we just did all the CMM components for him. He'd be like, wait, what?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, so also the world he's trying to turn into a refinery world is a high metal content world. So it won't go refinery because it needs to be rocky, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, well.
That doesn't matter that much. You can just build some refinery hubs on there and brute force it. He's got the space. He said he's got like six systems around here. And he's trying to get a refinery thing. But like, there's like... Yeah. Anyway. Let me just, I guess, bookmark this because it's going to be a pain to find otherwise. You bookmark off the system map? Glad I'm bookmarked to this. There we go. You bookmark the system colonization ship. Why don't my dog just make a pain noise? Puppy, what are you doing? Come here. She's not a puppy, but she's like 14 years old. Did you scratch your ear too hard? Come here. She's deaf as a post. Alright. She looks okay now. Yeah, she just caught herself in a sensitive part of her ear with her paw while she was scratching. With her claws. Alright. I guess I'll jump back and grab the Panther Clipper.
That is the idea.
Alright, girl. See what? It's not flying to the sun. That would be bad. I mean, not terrible, but just annoying.
Yeah, like that.
No problem. Do. Kind of curious how many systems he has and how built up they are. I wonder if there's a way to figure out. There's probably a tool out there that'll tell you what systems the commander has colonized. I put white thrusters on my fleet carrier. They look pretty nice. So now it's an ice palace. Should rename it Wynn's Ice Palace. Wynn's Fortress of Solitude. Stored chips. Give me the big cat. All right. And we would like to go here. Boom, 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 boom. We jump. Boom, boom, boom. Well, that's annoying. Okay.
What happened?
I just planet to the B-2062. Okay. So it's here somewhere. Just you know, it's not giving me the names. Just like scan the net beacon or something probably, and I can't be asked.
Yeah, that is indeed something that you need to do.
I'm being lazy. I'm just like, yes, which planet is it? Just tell me, Anara. I'll go there. Why am I going too fast? Alright. So, let's not just slow down for a second. Let's just take a look anyway. While I'm doing this, Commander Bob Singleton. I mean, it's a small system, Bob, but a useful one with a obvious ground refinery base in it. I appreciate it. I feel like you got to give a shout out to the commander if you're going to come and use the facilities they've built in this system. A little nod of appreciation.
You never know. Maybe they are one of your viewers.
Unlikely, but nonetheless.
Yes, but as I said, you never know.
Maybe one day I'll blow up and I'll be looking back. Someone will be looking back through old blogs and they'll be like, dude, he mentioned you.
Maybe.
4 years ago. I found it. So with my short, did you like that I stayed on theme? The previous one was, this happens more
Sorry,
than
didn't catch that.
I said with my YouTube short, did you like that I stayed on theme? My previous one was like, this happens more often than you'd think, and my next one is, oops, I did it again.
Yeah. Yep. It does indeed happen a lot.
Yeah.
To be fair, it does tend to happen both ways, not just one. But, you
Yeah.
know.
There's been a few times you've dropped me off a bridge or something in Spanish, or it's quite easy to slip off those platforms when you're just taking a look at something. It's like
True.
those buttons. It's like Bean Shalik. That kind of feels Irish naming. I don't know. Some sort of Gaelic. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, there might have been a little bit of a risky. It doesn't really matter. Landing. Auto landing. If the auto landing crashes, it's the auto landing's fault. Not me for boosting at 5Ks above the base. These I don't make the rules. This is just the way it works.
Yes.
Like you boosted a wall, and then right before you hit, you tell the auto, navigation thing to take over, and it still piles onto the wall. It's clearly its fault.
100%.
It was supposed to fix the problem. You're trying to tell me that just because it's subject to the laws of physics, I can't blame it. A little laggy, but not unusable.
I swear the game has been getting worse.
Yeah, I think it has as well. Economy and refinery. Alright. This isn't a bad little base. CMN composite. It's an inactive system colonization ship here for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. Halfway across the galaxy. It's halfway across the map, Dad.
Well, as I said earlier, if 19 light year is across the map, then that's a good across the map.
Yeah.
Somehow I doubt it, but you know.
No, I think he just... He doesn't know how to use an arrow, and he just wasn't nosing around enough. I guess. Alright, looks like we have to do a little boost. Get far enough away to see the jump. Hopefully there isn't still bugs of like building the refinery hubs after you thing. Though he may not even care once I point out that there's literally a refinery base you can go to that's like, you know, more or less right next door.
Yeah, as you said earlier, it's definitely an interesting choice to put the Dotec in.
Yeah. Ben! It's not unbuildable, right? It's got one planet with 7 build spots on it. And 2 different suns he can, with like, one of them has like, what, 3 orbital spots? And there's 2 spots above the planet. I mean, you can build out a thriving little economy in the system. It's just, you know. It's not normally what people would go for.
Yeah, not a lot of construction possibilities to gain points. It's going to be limited.
Well, this probably was a good idea to start with a large station off the bat.
Possibly.
You could put another large station in here though. Like the what is it? Oh, fucking, it's gone out of my head. The large bases, not the ports, the other ones. Give 2 tier 3 construction points, so you have to you'd have to have tier 2 points to build them. This is an interesting logistical thing now. I might have to work this out. What is the most you could build up this system? So was it 3 tier 2 construction points for a like an Orbis, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't hold these values in my head.
Yeah, I've done a little bit more construction than you and some stuff. A little bit more planning of how to get to a large station in my first system, so even then I still don't hold all of them in my head.
Yep.
So this makes some assumptions. Number one is that we don't actually care about the economy in the system, because who's trying to build a refinery? But so you could build 3 satellites, which will get you a 3 tier 2 construction points, right? You could build like an Orbis or something. Maybe you build like 1 satellite here, 2 here, and then an Orbis here. So then you'd have a large station and an Orbis, 2 satellites. And then you have this, that would give you 1 tier 3 construction point. And then you'd have this ground thing. So you'd need at least 3 more tier 2 construction points. That would use up. You've got 1 more thing here. So you could get 1 tier 2 construction point here. And then you'd need to build 3 tier 2 construction points. Like 3 tier 2 things down here. Which would leave 4 spots left. Then you could build 1 slot could go to refinery hub, which could be another tier 2, another tier 3, sorry, refinery hub because a tier 3, I'm pretty sure. Takes a tier 2 but gives a tier 3. And then you have 3 spots left, 2 large planetary, whatever they're called, with the other 2 tier 2 construction points. No, not the ports, they're the other ones, like the settlements, large settlements. Large settlements require 1 tier 2 construction point to build, give 2 tier 3 ones, and they're actually not that hard to build. So they're your easiest way to build to a tier 3 construction points. So you have just enough, like, to build, yeah, you have just enough to build a tier 2 and another tier 3 here. either a ground base or you could put another orbital, like a large port or something. So you can build the system up, but you'd have to be very precise about what you're doing, and Dad's unlikely to do that. Right, like...
Yeah, unless you explain that to him and probably give it to him on paper, then yeah, no.
Yeah, no. You'd have to be very precise. You screw one bit up and it's not going to work.
Yep.
Transfer. Oh, come on. Transfer. Seriously, game? Do I have to go
Confirm
and...
transfer. Confirm transfer.
Confirm transfer. Okay, my bad. It's been a little while.
Also, go install the CG cargo container. You can have 1324 cargo.
Are you sure?
Well, I have it, so.
Yeah, but you're probably not running a shield.
Fair point. I am indeed not.
Alright, so where does I come from? Over here? Why am I not on realistic mode? What's going on? There we go. I don't even know if he will choose to build the system out. I just think he just felt like he had no options for close CMM composites. And when I point out that's not actually the case, he might just leave the Dodeck there and go back to whatever other systems he's been working on.
Maybe.
I almost feel kind of sad now that like there's this like tiny little system there that's got the perfect amount of stuff to build like build it out completely with like and Dad will probably just be like,
Yeah, well.
Oop. Team invite.
I mean, you can always tell him what to build and that you build it.
That is true. I could be like, put this here.
Yeah,
I'd rather.
much.
But if I was going to spend that much effort building, I'd rather do that on one of my own systems.
That is true.
Just be like, put this here and then build it, Dad. Like, but I don't want to. Do it. It'd be like, this is elder abuse.
Combined with parent abuse, but yes. You good? Your stream has frozen, at least for me.
It's still going on my phone, so that might be your side.
Okay, very might be my side, yes.
Refresh it, see what happens.
I have already done so, it's loading. Yeah, no, it's back. And it crashed. Okay.
Oh. Europe is having internet issues then.
I'm guessing so.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or I should stop downloading the copious amounts of anime. And by anime, I do mean anime.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, don't mean anime. I am of course joking. I'm not downloading anime or not anime, so you know.
Yeah. It's like all the girls in it are naked, but it's still animated, so it's still anime.
I mean, to be fair, there is a specific brand of anime that features exactly that.
Yes. I see another Panther Clipper.
Stalker. Then again, I'm not making it hard to see me, so there is that.
That's true.
Okay, so as far as subtitles generated go, it is picking up both of us, but it is still painting them in the same color.
It does have some sort of edit function for the subtitles, so I have to go and see if I can, like, just specify maybe, like, you know, this section of subtitles should be a different color than this other bit or something. If it gives me a quick edit option, then it's probably worth doing.
Yeah, it's not giving me a way to edit it for me, at least. But
I did read that it was supposed to give you edit options, but I haven't looked into it.
it's not for me. Or at the very least, I can't see it.
Yeah, might be just the streamer that has it.
Maybe.
All right, commodities market. Give me the CMM composites. Considering I'm slightly less cargo than you, and it was what, 13,000 and you're 1,300. But I already did one load. It should be what, about 5 trips?
Each?
Yeah, five trips of the two of us, yeah.
Yep.
To do CMM. It's not too bad.
Yep. Sounds about right.
It vanished into a trail of exhaust fumes. Alright. Oh, I should probably actually set the destination. That would help.
That it would. I don't imagine your that speaks Czech.
No.
Svatek, that also means holiday in Czech.
Ah. Interesting.
Well,
mean-
one of the possible translations, if you will. Like, it's sometimes used for naming the day that you have a birthday as well. It's like a personal
Yeah.
thingy, but you know.
Contextual based sort of.
Yeah, it is contextual. Yes.
I mean, makes sense. Holy day, birthday.
Yeah, it's like an occasion, but well, occasion translates to something different. But yeah,
Yeah.
occasion would be something like udalost. Udalost, sorry. Not that you would, recognize the difference, but
I think it'll be something. So something kind of like just saying special day in English. You know.
yeah.
You gotta sort of figure out from the context. Hey, a special day is coming up. He's good
Yeah,
way to
it can
get.
be a national, it can be just just a break from work, it can be birthdays, name days, which I don't think you have.
No, we don't have name days. I remember you telling me about that. It sounded like an interesting concept.
It is, yes. That is predominantly in Christian kinda Christian countries, like, well, Eastern European Christian countries.
Yeah.
I see you held a boost in Super Cruise a little longer than me.
Yeah, I did pretty well on this one.
You did, yes.
Next time I will, of course, massively under or overshoot, so it's fine. Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. Gotta balance it out, yes.
Yeah. I don't really need this many landing pads on a colonization ship. Like,
I mean, imagine if it was like 20 people doing this, the colonization would be
I
done
suppose
in a day.
there is big squadrons. It might just be like, it's your
That is
turn to get a
just-
tier 3 base. Several hours later, done. It's like,
Yeah, and that's overestimated it probably.
like we load up the squadron fleet carrier with all the stuff, and then we jump it over there, and then we build your tier 3 thing in 2 hours. That's,
Yep.
yeah, this is what Dad enjoys doing in the game. He enjoys hauling stuff, so colonization is right up his alley.
Yep, that does sound right up his alley. Yes.
Does enjoy a little bit of combat as well. We go pirate hunting sometimes.
Well, I wouldn't imagine that he was a one-trick pony, so...
One day I'll take him to hunt Fargoids and watch him blow up.
I'm blow up alongside him.
Probably. Take a mod shot anaconda. Just be like,
Yeah.
you got it, you've got it, you've got it. Oh, he's dead. Hold on, let me kill that. Even the mod shard Anaconda, though, can be a little bit hard if you haven't been practicing.
Yeah, it takes practice, yes.
Why is this just so bad at picking this stuff up today? Do I have some sort of population? No? Some sort of filtering set or something. I would like to get this close to see this. You know what? Screw this. I just bookmark the system as...
Bookmark the station. I mean the settlement.
I don't really need to bookmark. It's just for now. Like if I'm building up around where we are, our first areas, I just use my refinery ground base. So
yeah.
or the other refinery ground base I'm in the middle of building. The other system.
Not bad. Yeah, you've been doing a lot more colonization stuff than I did.
I haven't done any for
haven't
like...
touched it. Well, true, but I haven't touched it since we built the like the last settlement thingy in my system, and that was several months ago.
Yeah, I haven't touched it for like 2 months or something. Probably. Oh, not on this account anyway. I've done a little bit on my other account. I'm getting close to building a tier 3 tier 3 station in my first system on the other account. And I'd already built so that one started as an outpost, and I've already built like an asteroid base there. And then some ground stuff, and yeah. It's a bit all over the place though. Like, I'm just building whatever. Because, like, I don't really care about the economy in the system that much.
Makes sense.
Just building it out for the sake of building it out a bit. Like, at this point, most of our stuff are surrounded by other places. So, like, it's not that hard to find whatever you need to build.
The situation is no longer that dire as it was when it came out. So
I think I got a mixture of, in that system, I think I got a mixture of like extraction, high tech, and agricultural stuff in different parts of the system. Like, it's all just been all over the show. I was thinking about building a dodeck there as well, because you just shove it above the high-tech stuff and it would kind of make sense.
Have fun. You gonna insta-build it or build it?
Insta-building feels like cheating. But it is also a nice option to have. I'd probably just build it. If I was going to insta-build something, I would probably...
I'm going to crash into the ground.
Oh.
Am I going to blow up? No. The answer is no.
The answer is no. Okay, good. Yeah. I was going to say, if I was gonna insta-build something, I think I'd do it in a new system. You know what I mean?
Fair point. Fair point.
Because that's where you like you could just insta build something and not have to worry about the 4 weeks like time frame.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Alright, that's alright to boost. I like the ship is the fastest on the boost anyway.
As long as you don't boost into me, all good. 30 seconds later. Eject.
It didn't let me... There we go, docking request. It's like... The planet didn't blow me up, but Win, on the other hand... and I'll be like...
Win one so hard.
Yeah. And then I'll be cackling in the distance going like, this is why I have shields.
Well, true. any ship with any kind of weapons would sneeze at me and I would probably blow up.
Yeah, I also like this isn't the fastest ship in the world. It's like you're not really going to get mass locked by anything piratey though. So, but like the shields just keep you from getting absolutely shredded by some high level pirate before you can jump out.
That is true.
Alright, local services. How much are we doing percentage wise per Handon? Is it like half a percent?
I will check now when I deliver.
Bum, bum, bum. I don't know what a metal-rich planet will make his economy. Industrial, maybe? And this is built.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know either. I know Rocky is refinery, but maybe there's another type that does refinery. FBI, open up! FBI! Oh no, the FBI is here. Apparently these are illegally acquired CMM composites. I paid good credits for them though, officer. Honest. I mean, it's a good thing they have jurisdictional difficulties with that. apparently there is an FBI office in Wellington.
That is interesting.
I think they are to sort of help with intelligence, or I don't know, or I'm not quite sure what the bloody reason is. It's not like the FBI are here doing like police raids.
Yeah.
We have our own police to do that.
Do they?
They will occasionally raid places.
Oh, okay.
I've been raided by police before when I was much younger.
You have? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I moved into a flat and like was just renting a room, like when I first moved out of home to go study. And one of the other people in the flat suddenly showed up with a whole bunch of sports gear, which I thought was weird. And I was like, "Where did you?" And he's like, "You probably don't want to know." And I was like, "All right." And then a couple of days later, all the sports gear left again. And then 2 days after that, the police raided the property on suspicion of it housing stolen sports gear. And I was like, yes, I really didn't want to know the answer to that, did I? I did not stay there very long. The main problem is I was doing an outdoor like recreational course, like to do with like adventure tourism and stuff. So I had a lot of my own outdoor gear, and so it was kind of annoying. But the cops would like pull it all out from where I had it stored, look at it, and then be like, "Oh, none of that's on the list." And I'd be like, "Cool, can I put it back now?" They'd be like, "Yeah, sure." And I put it back, and then another cop would come in and pull it all out, look at it, and I'd be like, "The other cop already did that." And yeah. So you know, I moved out not long after that. I was like, "Yeah, this isn't the environment I want to be staying in."
Yeah.
A little over 0.5%. Okay. Moved into a much nicer flat.
Good, good.
And then that flat was okay for a while, but then like one of the flatmates moved out and we got some older lady from the course we were on to come and rent a room. And she was unfortunately much more of a clean freak than we were at the time. Which would have been fine, but like we were quite happy to keep everything cleaned up, but like she also didn't respect personal boundaries much. So you come home from somewhere and find that like she'd been in your room and collected all the washing and like done all your washing and stuff, and you'd be like, "Why are you going into my room? Like, don't do that. That's creepy."
Creepy at best, yes.
Yeah. Like I know she was just trying to be helpful, and now that I look back on it, I was like probably been a little bit harsh on her, but at the time I was you know, like 19, 20, and I just I don't know, I just didn't want people poking around in my shit.
Understandable.
And then moved into a place with other things, and I was essentially renting a converted garage, and I was clashing with the guy that he was a bit of a control freak as well, the guy that like was the main tenant, and he was sort of subleasing out rooms, I guess. Alright, so he was on the tenancy agreement, and he was very particular about shit, you know. Like he blew my head off one time because I didn't have any money on my phone and my car crapped out, and I was supposed to be cooking dinner that night, and I was trying to fix my car to get back. He's like, and I finally get there and he's like, "Well, don't cook dinner," and I was like trying to explain the situation. He eventually calmed down, but I was like, you didn't fucking need to start at that point. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then that was about when me and Kirsten got together. And so she was around a lot. And he didn't like that. I guess I already transferred stuff. Okay, that's cool. And yeah, he was like, I thought I was renting a room to you, not you and your girlfriend. I'm like, we're basically living out in the garage. What do you care?
Yeah.
like,
True.
Like, well, she comes in the house at night to use the toilet, and that disturbs. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes. So then, me and Kat, we basically went and found our own little place together, which was basically had a It was basically like a little one bedroom. The bedroom wasn't even. It was a house that had been converted into multiple one bedroom flats, I guess. So like the bedroom was this long skinny room that had a hand basin in the middle of it. It used to be obviously it was part of some larger bathroom at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't really use that bedroom at all because it was just very impractical. Like it just wouldn't fit anything much. It was like a long hallway almost that just led to the actual bathroom. But we didn't really need to because it was just the two of us. So we had basically, there was like a kitchen and then a lounge area, like a living room, and then that long hallway in the bathroom. And so we just put the bed in the lounge area, and we just, you know, basically treated it like a huge bedroom. And that worked fine.
Yep.
And then some friends of ours wanted to move up to where we were living. And so we got a flat with them. And then one of them got pregnant and decided to move away. So he gave up that flat, and then we moved down to another part of the country for work-related stuff. And it's been
moving.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're a student, you tend to move a bit.
Fair point.
And then, yeah, bounced around a little bit there, like stayed at a caravan on Mum's section for a little bit, then moved into like a tiny little cottage. Then we moved into this like front flat that was attached to my dad's house at the time. And then he sold the house and we moved into our own very tiny little two bedroom rental. Then we moved back up to the city I'm now living in, and we got this big 3-bedroom place, and we got some flatmates, and then had problems with the flatmates. And then the friend from earlier, the one whose partner got pregnant, he moved in with us, and he was good for quite a while. And then he moved out, and we were basically like, can we afford this place by ourselves? I think we can afford this place by ourselves. Like, let's not get anyone else in. I'm getting tired of flatmates.
Yeah.
So we did that for a while, then changed cities due to jobs. So we was back, moved down to a place in a different city. That job was terrible. That place ended up being completely moldy and horrible in winter, and I lost lots of stuff to mold and other things. And I was like, God damn it. And then got another job back up here, moved up here to where we're currently living. But first there was a flat. We got this little tiny 2-bedroom flat. It was quite nice though. It had a real nice real nice fireplace and stuff in it. It was like some very modern house. Like it was like, I think it was only like 5-10 years old. And like there was a lot of people that viewed it when we went to see it, and we didn't think we'd get it, and then they rang us up and like, yeah, you can have it. And we're like, cool. So moved in there, and then bought the place we're currently in. Well,
Yeah.
kind of brought the place we're currently in. So Mum brought it, and I paid all the costs, and then eventually I brought it off Mum. once I'd built up more of a deposit, so the banks were happier to, you know,
gotcha.
give me a mortgage.
Yeah.
It happened a little bit quicker because Mum was getting grouchy about some shit and was having arguments with Kat, and so I was like, and she was like, "That's my house and I could kick her out if I wanted to," and I was like, "We pay for fucking everything, so no." I was like, "Oh, fuck this, I'm going to buy the house off you." And she's like, "Can you even afford to do that?" And I was like, "I have no idea, but I'm going to go to a mortgage advisor and find out." So I went to a mortgage advisor, and the mortgage advisor was like, "Let me ask around," came back, was like, "Yeah, the first bank I went to, we said sure." So I was like, "Okay, cool."
Yep, that solves all the problems, yes.
Yeah. And lived here ever since.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that, you know, there's auto docking in progress because I don't really feel like I'm moving shit. What are you doing? Oh, there we go. All right.
Now you are moving, but
Slowly. Wasn't moving much. But yeah, yeah, it's nice having my own house. Like I can have dogs without having to worry about, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
What happens. I can, you know, if I don't want to mow the lawns for a bit and they get tall, well then I don't mow the lawns for a bit and they get tall and no one gets angry at me, you know.
Yep. I haven't done nearly as much moving as you have, and by nearly I mean 0. I am still living where I was born when I inherited the flat from my mom when she died 5 years ago.
Fair enough.
6 at this point. I don't really have a reason to move. Like, I own the house anyway, pay a mortgage on it anyway.
Yeah,
So,
paying no attention to my screen at the moment as I fix a slight mistake.
I will not. Chatros, clip it, ship it.
I'm not giving context, so like
Yeah.
no one will understand.
Well, I saw what you did, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to comment on it.
I was at the thing going like, have I already handed it? I didn't think I handed it, but I must have handed it. It's not giving me anything to like hand in. Come back and I'm like, oh, this is what I've done.
Did you just do an empty loop because the required amount has not dropped?
So what happened is I came here, I filled up, I went there, and then we were yapping, and I was like, oh, and I went to hand in, and it said you had nothing to hand in. So it's like, oh, I must have already handed in, and then I came back here, and when I docked here, I realised my cargo was full of ceramic composites, not CRM composites. Yes. So yes.
I saw the ceramic composites. I didn't see that you bought that earlier.
Yeah.
Not at that point when I saw it on stream.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I just did a round trip with ceramic composites
Yes.
in the cargo hold, which could have been very useful if, you know, ceramic composites were required, but they are not.
They are not.
Alright, where's the escape vector? This way. Yeah, so I mean, like, I did move. Like, that sounds like a lot of moving what I described, and it kinda is, but like, that's like 29 years worth of history. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair
So
enough.
there's been plenty of, like we've been in this house like 14 years, and so, and one of the houses we were in like a good 4 4 years, I think, at least, because like we lived there the whole time I did my degree, and then like at least another year afterwards while I was working. So
Yeah, gotcha.
and earlier on when you're like when you're a student and stuff, right, like you have a room of stuff, you don't have a house of stuff. Like now, like after living here 14 years, I've collected so much shit that I'd been like, oh my god, if I ever had to move again, I'd been like, I'm hiring people, I'm not doing this myself. Like,
yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Funnily enough, I don't really have that much stuff. Like I have a lot of books, but that could be like, you know, just pack it in a few bags and that's it. But other than that, I don't have much that I would probably keep if I was moving.
I need to
Like there is a lot of decorative stuff, but that's from when my mom and
yeah.
grandma and granddad still live. So a lot of it is just, it's been here for good almost 40 years, if not more. Yeah, I would probably keep the books because the books. Obviously, I would take my PC with me, but other than that, like, well, not PC and the stuff around it, obviously.
And maybe
but other than that, I probably wouldn't keep much.
Maybe some furniture, you know, bed, table, yada yada.
Not even bad. I would probably buy a new one. This is a fairly old bed already.
Fair enough.
And the furniture, well, I mean, I'm not saying no. I would probably also consider buying a new one.
Fair enough. You know, we just have a lot of stuff because I don't know.
Yeah,
collect hobbies,
holidays.
Yeah. Like we have a like cat likes fishing, so we have like a whole Kontiki long line set up in the garage. We got like, I think you've
got a lot of photography equipment. So.
Yeah. I was into archery for a while, and Cat decided to give that a go. So we got like 2 sets of archery gear. We've got bikes. We've got like I think I technically own 5 tents.
Fair enough.
Like and there's like we have about 5 different hiking packs. It's just, you know, things you collected over the years and stuff.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then there's these giant ass computer desks. Like we have things that don't even use anymore. Like I got this really expensive stereo system sitting on the other part of my computer desk. I don't think it's been turned on in like 7 years.
Yeah.
Like we have a sound bar now with Alexa and Amazon Music, which is like, it's just as good sound quality as we just go, you know. But you know, we just tell Alexa to play whatever song we want to listen to, or just play whatever style of music we want to. So, like, technology moves on, but the stereo is still sitting here.
Yep.
Should do something with it. It's a nice stereo. Cost me about $800, I think, at the time. We had a big, like 29-inch, 30-inch, like with those old style TVs, you know, before the flat screens came out. And so I moved that down the other end of the house so I could play like the original Wii on it, because that would play on that, down into my like workroom. But then it's like I haven't actually used that for anything in the last like 5 years. So it's like some of the stuff I just need to de-junk a bit, probably.
Yes.
Yeah. Just go look at something and be like, have I used this in the last 5 years or so? And if no, then like I could probably sell it or something, I guess. Like I don't think that TV would be worth much anymore. I haven't done anything with that TV because, like, do you remember those old TVs and how heavy they were?
You mean the big blocky ones, the CRT TVs? Yeah, I do.
And this is like a 29, 30-inch one of those. It's
Yeah.
like it takes
Some collector would probably be glad for that.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, it still works. Like, I just always look at it and go like, oh, it's so heavy.
Yeah, it is very heavy. I remember moving that when I was younger. Pretty much when I was a kid. Yeah, we had those. I think 2 of them, maybe.
Yeah.
Like not at the same time, just over time.
Yeah. Should just set up like a just buy a bunch of like old gaming consoles and set up a legacy gaming thing on it.
Or that, yes.
It's like, welcome back to 2004. Alright, I moved the bar a bit. And
I will tell you how much when I dock next. I noted the percentage that after I delivered last time. So I will be able to tell you if you are interested exactly. Well, as exactly as 4 decimal points go anyway, but you know.
As far as I'm concerned, that counts as exactly.
Pretty much.
I mean, maybe some mathematician somewhere is going to disagree, but... I've never bothered being quite that precise and stuff.
Yeah, I mostly did it for posterity, like, it's just...
Yeah.
How many decimal places do I want? Yes.
Yeah, all of them. It's probably why if I ever, like, decide to become a scientist, or I'd be like an astrophysicist, because they just get to round everything, to the closest, like, 100 million miles or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
a light year is a rounding error.
Yeah, basically. Ooh. Okay, now my game's gone haywire. Oh, there we go. And stream went a little haywire, little glitch in the matrix there. Stream is gonna come back.
I have almost crashed into the colonization carrier. Almost.
Alright, stream looks like it recovered. There's just a little glitch in the matrix there.
Yes.
That was definitely on my side. The whole game went iffy, and then even after the game came back, the stream was iffy for another 5 seconds or so after that. Have you considered building a dodeck or something above your water world in your first system?
I've been thinking about it, but not as often. Haven't decided on it yet.
Fair enough.
I think I might not be able to dock.
Oh. Have you got, like, fines or something?
No, I wish that would be easier to solve. I will send you a screenshot.
Notoriety?
Huh? Sorry? What did you say?
Said you have notoriety for some reason.
No, I do not have notoriety. I will send you a screenshot. Give me a second.
Oh, good.
Where are you? There, here. Paste. Enter. Yeah, I might not be able to dock.
Let me have a look at the screenshot. I am curious now. Huh. That is
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
That feels slightly buggy.
slightly. Yeah, it's not letting me dock. The offset is too much, and I can't dock. I'm pretty much exactly on the spot, but can't dock. Ah well,
Oh,
redraw it is, I guess.
yeah.
That's an interesting bug.
It's kind of interesting that it sort of happened about the same time as my stream went haywire as well. And the game kind of went jerky on me. Roughly around the same time.
Maybe it was because I used the commander navlock. Maybe the game didn't like it.
I don't know. I mean, it could just be very much a
be.
coincidence, or it could be that there was just
Yeah,
some
could be a
little hiccup
coincidence,
in Frontier's servers that both caused
Or cold,
me to,
yes.
yeah, or me to lag out and you to, you know,
Yeah.
get glitched. Alright, request docking please. Before I fly into the ground, since apparently I dropped out like 3Ks above the base. Bum bum bum. I've been seeing lots of interesting clips and video content of this. Apparently, this new social game that's going around, which is like kind of like Prop Hunt in some ways, but you don't
Oh,
turn
the
it.
little grey man and painting over props.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that too.
It's like the new collab game of the moment, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
Does look fun though. I've seen some
It does,
ridiculous.
yeah.
I've seen some ridiculous hiding things,
Yeah.
and
me too.
like, but that have actually worked. Where like the people just haven't spotted them. And you're like,
Yeah.
they're right there. It's like,
Yeah, same. I think the most ridiculous one I've seen was a person basically dropping inside of in front of a exit sign and painting the exit sign over them.
oh yeah,
just
I
like-
saw someone that's
I
the
get-
exit side.
And,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. By the time you see it, you will not recognize it. But Jesus Christ.
The one I saw was there was so it was Hololive, the like the Japanese sort of division, right? And there's a streamer named like Crony, and she like posed on a horse leg. There's one of those like horses posing upwards, right?
Yeah.
And so she posed herself in a bent position on top of one of the horse legs, so it looked like another leg was coming out of the top of the horse leg. And they found everybody else but her. They like ran right round her several times, and I'm like, "Do you guys not see the thing sticking out of the horse leg? Like what?" And no, they just didn't. Like it was like the most obvious hiding spot, like in the most like ridiculous looking thing when you looked at straight at it, and I guess, but like, out of the corner of the eye, it just kind of blended in with the whole horse motif thing, and so it was like.
Yeah, I also seen multiple people forming like a star, well, the shape of a starfish basically, in mud, and the person was looking everywhere but down, and I was like, yeah, okay, when gamers don't look up, it is up. When they look up, it's down.
Yeah. I saw one where they were just like having a laugh, and like about 7 people all lined up on like this rainbow and painted themselves to match the rainbow. And they were like, if one of us gets found, we're all screwed. And then eventually, the hunters were running around, and they were like, eventually they looked at the rainbow and just started laughing. Just like,
Yeah. Yeah, if you had someone to play that way, like if you could get more people, I'd be probably down to try it, but
I could probably
in
try.
duel, probably not.
Yeah, no, not with 2. It doesn't make any sense. You need like, I'd say at least 6, most likely.
I mean, it could work with like 4, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I think 5 people hiding and 1 person looking would probably be a reasonable.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll take your word for it.
I mean, 4 might work. You'd have fun before, I think, but like, I just feel like either you find the rounds would be either really quick or really frustrating, because like, if the people are good at hiding, you're just never finding anyone, like, because there's only like 3 people to look for. Yeah. I also have very bad art skills, so I'd probably be found immediately.
I can see you leaving the planet.
Yeah. Yeah. I have seen some people that had amazing hiding spots, though.
Yeah.
Oops. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this.
Did you press shift?
I pressed tab.
Oh,
And,
or tab.
Yeah.
The boosting, yeah.
The boosting. It's like, no, I can't boost. It's 17 light years away. I need to jump.
Yeah, recommended.
Yes. I think I'd run out of petrol. Or fuel, basically. I run out of fuel in the ship trying to do that. Makes me wonder how
I
they
I would whip out the ship and come rescue you, but you know.
does make me wonder how the Stargoids fueled their, journeys.
Yep.
We just sit here in these methane clouds and gather methane for like years and then blaze across the galaxy.
Okay, that was scary. The game dropped me out of the glide 1.5 kilometers above the ground. Jesus.
Yeah. I get scared when I drop out like 3 kilometers above the ground. 1.5 is like 1.5 is like immediate full stop.
Yes. Not even reverse, just stop.
Yeah. Cut all power to everything immediately.
Yeah.
See if that works. If it doesn't, redirect all the power into the engines in reverse. Bum, bum. How are we going on this? We must be almost done on CMM.
Based on my tool, it's 4,187. That will drop by whatever your cargo capacity is.
1236, I think.
Yeah. So that will go under 3,000, then I deliver, and yeah, we are almost done.
Dad'll be happy. He thought he was going to have to make many trips to very far away to sort that.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest component is still yet to be delivered. Still, that's 48,000.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'll help out with a little bit, but I won't be up for much longer.
No, it's fine. Like, he's got 8 days and he has a lot of he's retired. There's a lot of time to play.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it won't be a problem, and I can always help out as well.
Yep.
So,
Depending on how much I won't be willing to do other projects, I might help out as well. Still. Well, a project that popped up into my head was around the thing that I have explained when I joined the the market.
yeah.
Since that's EDSM tool, well, page only lists 20, and it only lists well, not only, but it lists the systems quite far away from each other, so it's a lot of jumping. I was thinking about building myself like a micro tool that would basically like where it could detect where I am, and then pull the closest systems to me where I could go update the market, and it could also track whether there is a conflict, well, official conflict in the settlement or not, so that I won't waste time flying and jumping and scanning, and
Yeah.
it's not like a big project. At least it doesn't sound like it. Maybe it is. I don't know, but it's just a thing that popped up into my mind. Like that sounds interesting.
Yeah. Sometimes I do stuff at work that's like always like people think isn't going to be a big project, and then you're like, So there's this one the other day where like someone was like,
done that.
Yeah, someone was like, "Oh, we really needed you for this one, and you were busy the other day." And I was like, "Yeah, sorry about that. Like, what is it?" They're like, "So this one is looking at one of our old system, and you're the only really person in the team that knows how to query that." Because like it's got horrible naming conventions. Like every table is just a code, every table name. And I was like, "What the hell?" And they're like, "So basically, we have this online service, right, where there's rules around what the people can access, like how much funding they're allowed to access, based on our anniversary date that corresponds to the first time they access the funding. So like every 12 months, the funding resets based off the first time they accessed it. And so they were like, but we've got a new front end system, like, and all the old ones aren't on there, but the anniversary date is there, and people keep telling us the anniversary date is wrong because they can't see the older applications. So we want to load the older applications up onto there. And they're like, so we like, this is a service for people under a certain age, so they only wanted to have like the old applications, so they were like mid 2019. For people that would still be in that age bracket, that could still access the service.
Yeah.
And so I was like, they were like, I don't think there'll be that many, and we'll just have someone manually load them up. And I was like, ran the report, did the filtering, and then rang the person that was supposed to be manually loading them up and going, "You need a new plan." And they're like,
thousands, yeah.
yeah, they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking at a bit over 27,000 records."
Yeah.
And they're like, "What?"
You're not doing that manually.
Yeah, I was like, you need, I don't know what the plan is here, but like manually loading them up is not the go. I didn't even think the report was needed. I was just like, because we had a different system that checks like across both lots of applications where they could check a client's history, right?
Yeah.
So I built that for them ages back, and I was like, well, give me the client you were like got confused over and you changed the anniversary date, leading to them getting funding they shouldn't have. And they were like, okay. And they gave it to me and I plugged it in and I'm like, yeah, look, here's the old applications right here. You could have just checked this. I think the idea is they want the people putting in the applications can't access that system. So they want the people putting in the applications to stop harassing them about the anniversary date being wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, just send them just send out an email notification going like, we've had this situation several times, just be aware that you won't always see the oldest applications in the system. And the anniversary date is usually correct. But like, apparently that wasn't a good enough solution, so now someone has to figure out how to load up 27,000 records.
Yes.
And I'm sitting here going like, this doesn't even really need to be done, but whatever. Could be doing something more productive with my time, but okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, couldn't you just export like a CSV and let the person do whatever they need to do with it?
Well, that's basically what I did. Yeah, I gave them an Excel file with all the records in it.
Enough.
Yeah, and said, there you go. Because I don't really, like, I'm not the technical person for the system to try and upload them, and they're going to have to get our support partners to, like, who support their system to figure out how to go about doing it. I guess the problem, though, is that it's not a huge problem. I said, look, just come, you're probably going to need more data or changes to the data or something, so come back and let me know. Because, like, I've given them very basic information, which is what they asked for. Right, but I'm like, I don't know if that's enough for them to auto-upload. Like, there might be compulsory fields that need to be filled in or something. So, I might need to add more fields to the data set. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
But it's like one of those things where I was just like, oh, this is so unneeded. Like,
hey, you know, sometimes clients ask for things that seem ridiculous and probably are, but hey. And sometimes it's not clients, sometimes it's management.
Yeah. Software management.
It just depends on who you work with, but yes.
The thing I've been laughing my ass off about with management this week, right? And is that, like, ages back I got involved and they needed my technical expertise. I wasn't the one building this, but they needed my technical advice, I guess, on a dashboard they were trying to build. And they were like, the project was like to create this dashboard as a proof of concept, and it wasn't productionized. Like, the project that was specifically out of scope of the project, which I thought was weird, right? And so I was like, okay, but like, all right, fine. So we built it, and then like my boss's boss, the like manager of the IT department, took it and showed it to a bunch of people, right? And was like, okay, now we want to use it. Can we have it scheduled so it updates for the next and rolled out in the next day or two? I was like, no, like, productionizing it wasn't in scope. There's a lot of extra work that needs to happen. Some of the shit is like, someone gets a file from somewhere, emails it to me, I email it to somebody else, and they manually like ingested into the like, you know what I mean? Like it's a very
Yeah.
This is not ready to be automated. Like it's a very proof of concept thing. I was like, no, we have to do a whole nother like lot of work to do that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. It's like raid your horses in there, like.
Yes.
All right, how much are you carrying?
I have just dropped to the Bin Shalik. Bin Shalik settlement, and 1625 is remaining.
1625.
So you do a full load, then I'll do whatever the difference is.
Yeah, you can then fill up on steel or something, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was my plan, yes.
Yep. We're old hands at this now. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Hopefully we'll see him.
I need to load another 387. So that's fine. I'll do that.
You know, I have to give Dad a ring after stream and be like, so we've done this, but your spigot isn't going to produce,
what you want it to produce?
what you want it to produce, not without you building some refinery hubs down on the planet underneath. And there were some bugs early on, which I'm hoping have been fixed now, about like, the order in which you build things and the fact that his primary station is the second slot out from the planet. There's definitely some early bugs about that, but hopefully they've been fixed. Alright. How's my drop out? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I'm kind of curious about, is there a tool online that will show you what systems a particular commander has colonized?
If there is, I don't know about it. I don't even know how that would be tracked, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, me either.
Because the public tools, that track people, they don't usually expose the commander name, so.
I'm kind of curious what his other systems that he's built up, or colonized, look like. I'll have to get him to give me a tour at some point.
Yeah.
I do agree with him that a metal-rich body with lots of minerals in it would probably, like, be a good target for an extraction. That does seem to make sense. I can't really fault his logic there.
Yes.
Alright. I suppose it's possible it's also a refinery. Let me see if I can work this out. Elite colonization, middle body, default economy. Let's test how good the AI is. Middle rich or high middle content bodies provide production boost to refinery extraction colonies. Okay. Yeah, so it's rocky or rocky ice world gives refinery by default. I don't know what high middle content worlds do.
Yeah.
High middle content bodies automatically generate an extraction default economy. I mean, all he's got to do is shove a refinery hub down there, though, and then he'd have a refinery extraction economy. And I think that was, they stated a while back that the top two economies no longer, like, limit the things available, so. Yeah, 387. %70 done. Oh, it's not even a... He told me it was a Dodec. It's actually an Oculus starport.
Ah, okay.
Maybe that's why his auto build thing didn't work. He picked the wrong stuff.
Maybe.
Which means he might actually have...
By the materials, it actually sounds like a Dodec, actually, because it's 242,000 materials.
Huh. It's telling me...
I think I recall it was like, what, 180 for the large tier 3 station? I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
You know, I wouldn't put it past FDev to misplace an asset or two.
Yeah. The AI overview is a little bit out of date and slightly incorrect in some places. So I put Elite Colonization Oculus to see if I could find out what the overall material things were, right? And it's gone... You have exactly 4 weeks to complete it when you're placing your primary port, or you lose the claim. It's constructing an Oculus to your first station is notoriously difficult. Community agrees that starting with smaller outposts is significantly easier because there's no build time limit. Well, yes, it doesn't. If you start with smaller outposts, then build the Oculus, then the Oculus has no build time limit, but the smaller outpost still has a build time limit, is the primary thing. And it goes, given the massive cargo requirements, the community consensus is to use high-capacity ships like the Imperial Cutter or Type 9 Heavy. Yep, that's a little bit out of date now. There is literally one ship for this job.
Yeah.
Total materials required. That's alright. Yep, I'm just trying to figure it out. Apparently, there's a 5-10% random number generation margin with every colonization claim. Yeah, I might need to give him to give me a tour of all his places, because he's probably got somewhere with a rocky world he could just pop down a bloody port and have his own refinery. Heard a clang. Okay. Dad did suggest where I could go to get steel, but let me have a look and see what the actual best option is. Oh, there's a nearby Dodeck we can get steel from. That's cool. Go check it out. It's called Community Effort Dodeck, which is, you know, quite on a nose name for a Dodeck station.
Yes.
I suppose I could always wander around and see Dad later tonight.
If you want to, sure. I think I remember you saying you don't live that much far apart, so...
It's like a 20-minute drive.
No, that's nothing.
Yeah. Community Effort Dodeck Station. Is this the first station in the system? Did they do this as a... Yeah, has to be. Commander Ralph Varga. Okay, so he did a Dodeck as the first station.
Nice.
And I'm assuming because he named it Community Effort Dodec Station, it wasn't a like a auto instant build.
Possibly not now, but
This is
I
community.
wonder if there is. What's the system name? Maybe there is. No, that's too complicated. I'm not retyping that.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to check whether there is some post on it on Reddit or one of the elite Discord servers, but yeah, no.
It's kind of also, it's been built without noob hammers, which is nice. Those ones are like the 16. The ones like the 16 arms coming off them just look ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's been built without any of those. So it's just a straight up big Dodec station.
Yes.
Which means it should have a tick broker, right? That's what Dodecs give. They like above the other stations.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Dodecs give a tech broker. Yes.
Is it human tick or guardian tick?
Should be human.
Not the most useful tick broker in the world, but I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yep.
I'm tempted when I build mine now to name it Solo Effort Dodec. On my other account, because I imagine like if I built one on this account, you'd help out.
Yeah.
And I imagine it would take me a long time to build it on the other account. 12 months time.
Depending, how much.
I play. Yeah. I'm pretty close to being able to build it. I think I've got. No, that did not work. Right, let's try to be a little bit hasty on the docking request there. So, yeah.
Well, depending on how much you play and how much I would be contributing, but yes.
Yeah. So, on my other account, I'm getting pretty close to being able to build a tier 3 station.
Nice.
I think, like the first system. I think I got two. I think maybe one large settlement and one like upper tier satellite I have to build. Those aren't that hard. I can run them both out in a day if I really wanted to, without too much problems. And that would give me the 6 points because I already built asteroid base. It's an hilarious asteroid base because I built it in the asteroid belt around the sun and there's literally almost no rocks there. So it's just like this one big rock floating there, like by itself.
Yeah.
Think about a Dodec station though, where I think they dropped the ball slightly. I don't know. Well, I suppose it's not that bad. But like, I don't know, most of the stations have the same sort of internals. Like it'd be nice to be a little bit more unique, I suppose. I guess the way it's laid out or something like you're inside. Welcome to Community Effort Dodec Station. Wait, is there something here that tells you how many people built it?
There should be when you open the local news, there might be a list of people that contributed.
Yeah. All commanders that contributed to the Dodec Community Effort Dodec system 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's quite a lot of people.
You see the funniest part though?
No.
System architect Commander Ralph Vega, right? Only person who delivered less than like 10,000 units. System architect Commander Ralph Vega.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
Everyone else did. Everyone else went hard. Like, unless like this is an alternate of him or something up here. On like, this guy did like went super hard. This guy went super hard. These guys did a fair bit of work, and he did 3,702 units. It's like what?
Yeah.
3 trips in a paper clipper.
Yeah, pretty much.
They built the whole thing for him.
Well, it is living up to its name, community effort.
Yeah, and it's definitely not an auto build.
Yes, obviously.
I like that he honoured like the effort that went into it with the name.
Yeah, that's 5,000 arcs to do that. So yeah.
Yeah. I need to buy renaming rights for my stations at some point. What I was kind of hoping was that they'd bring out like a more expensive option, but it gives you like renaming rights to everything you build in a system, as opposed to each individual station.
Yeah, I agree, but you know, money.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I might as well use the bookmark, it'll take me straight to the ship, so.
Oh, come on.
Someone wants all that cargo you have, or don't have.
Yeah, once I collected aluminium, I am wanted. Well, not wanted, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, pirates want you, yeah. Well, it makes more sense to me that the pirates would go after a Panther Clipper than, you know, when they, like, interdicted me in my Mandalay and then got really upset that I had no cargo on board.
Well, yes.
It's like, do you guys know what a cargo ship is? Cargo ship. You want to go after a cargo ship.
Oh, come on!
Thank you, Ed, for distracting all the pirates so I can get there safely.
You are welcome. I guess.
I mean, if if you did want to be a pirate, hanging out in one of these systems is probably not a bad idea. You know? Just look for the system.
That much is true.
Just look for the system with the new construction ship and nothing else in it. It's not going to have much police presence, and it's going to have lots of cargo ships coming to deliver high quality goods.
Yep.
In fact, the system wouldn't even have any police presence, would it? There's nowhere for the police ships to fly out of. They'd have to jump in.
There is some police presence around the colonization ship, I think? Question mark, but... Yeah, definitely I see the shooting. Oh no, that's on me. Never mind.
Look, see, people are shooting. Oh wait, no, they're shooting at me. That's...
Yeah. But I see like police people around the carrier, so all the colonization ship.
There's an
So there
eagle
is
flying
some
around.
presence. Just yeah, they probably want to help you
In deep
in
space.
Super Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
You probably can't see me, but oh well.
Yeah. Well, it makes a lot of sense for a construction company to deploy like things to protect their like indestructible and heavily armed construction ships.
Yes. No. Ouch.
I heard that dong.
that.
I literally heard that dong on my stream.
Yeah, well, I'm parking right behind you, so that is bad.
Don't worry, you haven't blown up.
Not yet, no. Give me a few more seconds. Okay, I made it. What? Cheers?
I didn't hit you, did I?
You did, yes.
I don't see any damage.
4%, so yeah,
4%.
it's registered on the UI.
Oh well.
Wait, why did I get a fine? What the?
Okay, that's just funny.
Cheers, brother.
Sorry about that. I meant to come up in front of you, not actually hit you.
You failed.
But, you know, I did get you fined, which is kind of funny.
Yes.
I mean, I was literally going faster than you.
Yeah, I don't understand how I got a fine and not you. I don't want to think about it.
If I had to guess, it could be that we're right at the verge of leaving the like the limit of what it detects, and so like maybe it detected you having a collision but not me because I was just a little bit ahead.
Yeah.
What was that flicking around so much? Oh, probably because I was I'm on Bing Cruise. Jesus. Alright, Not really paying attention to what I'm doing.
As long as you're not buying ceramic composites, it's fine.
That is true. I was buying steel. Anyway, thank you for being willing to help my dad out with his station.
Yeah.
It is appreciated. I'll make sure he knows that you chipped in and, you know, delivered stuff.
I mean, you don't have to, but if you do, sure.
Starting to get hungry. Probably should have had
Considering the time, I'm not surprised.
probably should have had some breakfast when I got up this morning.
Probably, yeah.
So I might do another round trip or two and then maybe call it there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be delivering just this and then call it there.
Fair enough. It'll make Dad happy anyway. It'll, like, I think the CMMs were his bugbear. Oh look, now I'm getting interdicted. Really?
Good.
I don't even have anything.
That's just the karma for bumping into me and getting me fine.
What do you carry, I wonder? Nothing. I'm gonna go pick up.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
So maybe that's what Dad meant when he said he had already built the smaller one or something. I'm gonna have to go visit him and try and figure out what's going on with his account and what he's done. It's not really a smaller one though if it's another, you know, tier 3 station. That probably means he's got the things to build a deck sitting there.
Possibly.
We can hunt. I gotta hunt him out a system where like the primary port is above a rocky planet, and just be like, just claim this one. Bum, bum. Bum 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 bum. Starport services. There we go.
Oh, come on! I was almost at the colonization station. Seriously?
Maybe the guy who introduced me.
Well, if it was a dropship, then maybe.
I didn't actually look. I just ran away.
Jesus, I'm squishy.
Yeah, most
But
of
you see the damage, that was 4 rockets. And some shooting.
you know, I'm relatively happy with my decision to run some lightweight shields and give up a little bit of cargo space.
Yeah, well, cargo space is... Yeah. I prioritize that, apparently.
It makes sense.
Funnily enough, the pirate name is Singleton, which is kind of funny.
Has your tool recorded how much we've delivered?
It records how much I delivered, not others.
Okay. It's alright. It's probably been what? By the time we're done, it's probably going to be what? Somewhere around 20,000? No, maybe. No, because we did 13,000. Maybe. And then we're done maybe up to 15,000. 17,000, I would guess. 18,000? 18,000. Let's go 18,000.
Like, total?
Yeah.
No, we are at almost 30,000.
Oh.
Yeah, we started out around 97,000 needed, and we are at 76. So yeah, about 30,000 material.
Oh, Dad's ringing.
Okay.
I'll leave this on stream. Hello. Oh. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just me. I had my other earpiece in.
Oh, okay.
What time are you going to be home?
Well, I'm home now, but I'm going to go see... I'm going to go up to the hospital. Probably
Yeah.
2 o'clock-ish. And then I've got to go pick up groceries at like 6:30, I think. By the way,
You're going to be home in between? You're going to be home in between those times?
Probably not. But your CMM composites are done.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, me and my friend Ed, we found the station ground place 17 light years away. They had them.
Yeah, I was going over to Syria. I was just flying over to Syria and just loading up from there. I was just taking my Michelle's destroyer across and just loading her up and bringing it back.
Okay.
Yeah. And I get 25. Well, actually, I get 21 tons in there at one time because I got 3 tons of fucking thing on there. Right? There's no place to store shit other than your thing, because if you take it to your station, you end up selling the cunt. You can't just store it there.
Yeah, no, you can only store it on your fleet carrier. Yes. By the way, I don't think that this station is going to be a refinery. It's going to be probably
the planet.
Yeah, it'll default to extraction when you build a port there. But you can build a refinery hub there if you need to, and that will push it towards refinery. Like it's the rocky bodies, not the high metal bodies, that make our refinery economy by default. But you don't really need to anyway, because like I said, I found a place that's like 17 light years away. It's one jump.
Yeah. Can you having your own, everything of your own there, and just building everything from your own stations, you should make twice as much money.
It doesn't quite work like that, but I get the idea. Yeah.
But have you noticed how many planets I've got?
The one. In this
I've
one.
got more than one.
In this one.
Oh, there's one planet there, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what your other systems are. Like, I'm not even on my normal. I'm not even on the account I play with you. I'm on my other account. So
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just gonna.
you might have to give me a tour of them at some point.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you about it. Because I got those pies from the thing to deliver to you. They're in the freezer at the moment.
Oh, yeah. The ones we ordered from the fundraiser thing.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they got them. They're in things freezer. They'll freezer. There we go. No. My colony system.
You know that I don't think this is a Dodeck, right? This is like a Oculus or something. Was this the one you were trying to insta-build?
No, I instant built one of the other ones.
You insta-builded one of the other ones. Okay, so you got a Dodeck, you insta-build. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've got
cool.
six worlds now. I've got D759, C1439, B7, WXT, which is the one we're building on now, isn't it? No. WDXB 27.0, the one we're building on is B276.
I'm not going to remember all that.
27.3 and D7147.
I'm not going to remember all that. You might have to give me a tour sometime and I'll note them, bookmark them or something as I go.
My original one, I've got 11 things built on that one. All the other ones I've got only one.
I know what your original world is. I have it bookmarked on my other account so I can find that one. The other places you already got one. Okay.
Yeah, and they're just one light year jump. Oh no, one's 2 light years jump away from the original.
Yeah, you're
colony.
This one is actually not far from where me and my friend Ed started colonization on these other accounts. It's not the one not my account I play with you. So,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, yeah. So I've just decided to take it. Everything good in that area now I own that I can get a hold of.
So you're all around this thing?
Yeah.
All 6 of them? Was it including your first system?
First system is one jump away.
Okay, so I can probably find all your systems just by looking around anyway.
Yeah, well, see, my original system is B27.3, right? And we're building at 27.6.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, and then we've got 2 D7s, 159 and 147, and C1434.
Okay. Well, at some point, I can drive out and pick up those pies, or you can drop them off tomorrow if you want.
I'm going to Jamie's tomorrow. He bought a house. You want to come?
No, I'm good.
He's going to Bideford. He bought a house and a farm in Bideford.
Okay.
Paid cash for it.
Yeah, well, he's always quite good at the investments and stuff, wasn't he? So,
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll let you go. I'll contact you later, and we can sort out how I come and get those pies, or how you drop those pies off.
You can come and get them because you can come up here and help me sort some shit out on my computer.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, cool.
All right.
You okay, bud? Okay? How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm surviving. It's been an exhausting couple of weeks, but I'm picking up a bit.
Yeah. Now, if you need a meal or anything, just give us a bell because we're quite happy to cook for you. So if you come in to work on the computer, we'll cook a meal for you.
Okay, I can do that at some point. I don't know if that'll be tonight, but I can do it at some point in the next couple of days. All right.
All right. See you, son.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, there we go. I'm back. I figured he wouldn't say anything to doxing, so I just let him talk on stream there.
Yeah,
It was a little bit of a risk, but
a little bit. Yeah, I heard maybe like 1/3 of the conversation because Discord was filtering what he was saying from the phone, so I don't know what he said. Most of the anyway.
yeah, he said thank you for
But it's fine, it's
the
not like I need to.
yeah, he said thank you for the CMM composites,
Sure.
and yeah, and then he was basically saying that like so, my brother was running a fundraiser. Well, his wife was running a fundraiser for my niece and nephew, so selling these big family pies that you had to order. So he's just saying that those had shown up. That we ordered those like a couple of weeks ago before all this stuff with Cat went on. So he's like, I need to come see you at some point and drop those off. And I was like, oh, I could come see you. That's fine. And he's like, yep, I know, that works too. All right.
As I said earlier, that is going to be it for me. You, of course, feel free to continue streaming if you'd like.
Oh, I'm gonna get some lunch. I
Also
think.
fine.
I'm gonna get some lunch. I think. Thank you for playing with me,
Likewise.
and thank you for helping on my.
Not
Thank
a
you for helping me help my dad.
Yes, not a problem.
Yeah. And for everyone else that's come along and watched the stream, this has been a slightly shorter one than I normally do today, but like I've got other stuff I need to get done, including spending some time with my partner. So I will.
Yeah, how is she?
She's having good days and not so good days at the moment, but I mean that's to be expected. I think, like,
Yes.
yeah. So she's sort of, I don't know, like she spirals down to a certain point, and how she currently is like maybe a step above the stage she's at where she ended up in hospital. So she's gone back up a step basically, and like but when she really starts to improve, it should be fairly quick. Like it takes a while to get to the point where she actually starts to improve, and then it happens really quickly.
Yeah.
So that should be okay. I suspect she'll be in hospital for another week or two, probably at least.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. I'll say hi to her for me if you want. If not, that's fine. And
Yeah, I'll say
hopefully
hi.
she recovers quickly.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm gonna order some lunch, and then I might, I don't know, muck around for a bit, and then I'll go see her. And then I've got a grocery order and I need to go pick up. And who should I raid out to today? All right, let's raid Ree, because I don't want to spend too much time thinking that. I don't even know how many viewers I've got at the moment.
Twitch says 4, which two of that is us.
Yeah. It says 3 viewers rating, so
Yeah. Me, you, and whoever.
this is about standard for me. It's usually between 3 and 5 or something. Alright. Thank you. Catch you tomorrow. I'll give Jump Space another go.
We can try Jump Space for a little more.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
And if we find its scale's way too difficult, we just jump to some other game.
Yes.
We jump off Jump Space, and yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna hit the bed. Good night. See ya.
See ya.
Thank Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, I have to shout you out. Hey, Danny, shout yourself out. I'm just kidding. I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, win! Oh my god. Oh my god. I got it. I got it, bro. Oh my god, Win, thank you so much for the raid as well. Hello, Raiders. Danny, you're gonna have to wait to do it. Welcome, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name is Reiki Tor. I'm a Red and Black Strike Tiger VTuber. If you need to go rest, go get something to eat, go get something to drink, please go do so. Win, how was stream? What were you up to? Danny, did you win? Did you win in Mario Party? Right? It was a Mario Party game, right? Did you win? How's stream? Stream's going great. I'm just yapping. Won the actual game? Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Guys, that's my mod. That's my mod. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, hold on. I think we can shout you out now, Win. There we go. There we go. In Elite Dangerous, you recruit a friend to help your dad with his space station construction. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Let's go. How far did you get? Hi guys, responding to something. Okay, there we go. Like 10%, but that's a lot. Oh, let's go. Man, I don't got the patience for that. But hell yeah, let's go. The minigame modes you played, you lost. You know what? It's fine. You won the overall. You won the overall. Take it. Take it. It's a big space station. I bet. I bet. I don't know how you have the patience for that. Bro, guys, you want to know why I started this week? Another puzzle. The puzzle I hate. From the same company, but less pieces. And I'm already, like, giving up. It's now gonna sit on my coffee table. For, like, 10 months. Like the other one. How Savage stream?